What's up, y'all? It's Kamikaze MMA. Um, just got off a little phone call, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's get right into this. Jordan Santos versus Ozzy Diaz. We're picking, we're picking Jordan Santos because he has less losses. All right, Ozzy Diaz looks fat. Um, oh, he's taller. I thought he was a little bit shorter. Um, so that might we're just gonna go pick Jordan Santos by second round TKO. Jordan Santos by second round TKO. Picking Chris Gutierrez because he's faced better competition and he's won against better competition. John Castaneda lost to Daniel Marcos, who's okay. He's okay, but he lost to Daniel Marcos, so not the greatest loss. He beat Kang Kyung Ho. Wow, crazy. He lost to Daniel Santos by KO. He beat Miles Johns though, so that's okay. We're picking Chris Gutierrez. He's only lost to what? Who was it? Okay, he lost to Song Yadong. That was in 2023. Damn. Does not feel like that long ago when he fought Song Yadong. I don't even really remember the Lee Kwang fight. He only lost to Song Yadong, so we're going with Chris Gutierrez, obviously. And he lost to him by decision. His style is terrible, so we're going to go decision. He looks like Israel Adesanya did in his prime, when he just was his prime when he was a champion, which was just leg kicking at range. Feigning and leg kicking at range. So fun to watch. Marion Santos, Francis Marshall. Fuck, bro. I don't want to pick this. I don't want to pick this fight, bro. I don't want to pick this. I like Francis Marshall, but what is he? What is he in the UFC? Like 1-2? Is that what it is? Yeah, he's 1 Okay. Okay. He's 2-2 in the UFC. I mean, he lost to Isaac Dolgarian and William Gomes, who are both way better than this other dude, Marion Santos. And he also beat Dennis Bazooka, who's okay. I mean, he's nothing to write home about, but I'm gonna go with my gut here and say Francis Marshall by decision. I just think he's a little bit better. But he could get TKO'd and he could lose. But I'm picking him by decision. I think he's just a little bit better. It's not the first. Alex Morono versus Carlos Leal. I heard someone say that Carlos Leal came in looking like he was, basically on everything, which he probably was. He did okay against Renat Fakhretdinov. Alex Morono's terrible. So I'm gonna pick Carlos Leal. Even if he doesn't show up juiced up, Alex Morono's terrible. So I'm not going to pick Alex Morono. Moving up. Bruno Ferreira versus Armen Petrosian. Bruno Ferreira's going to win this fight by KO. Now, the Mittebek Orlbai, that's who he fought, right? Armen Petrosian lost to Rodolfo Bellato. Or, not Rodolfo. Rodolfo Vieira. Not Bellato. Okay. Did Bruno Ferreira not? Who am I thinking of? Who fought Miktebek Orlbai? Who fought Jeez, bro. Jeez, that's a fucking name, bro. It's a fucking name right there. Let's see. Who lost to him? Elvis Brenner. They look kind of similar. They don't look that similar, but they look kind of similar. I'm going to go Bruno Ferreira. He lost to Abus Magomedov, which isn't great, but he did he KO'd Gregory Rodriguez, which doesn't look like the greatest accomplishment now, but Gregory Rodriguez is fucking good. So I'm picking Bruno Ferreira by KO. Armen Petrosian coming off a KO loss. Lost to Rodolfo Vieira, who's okay. Not great, though. Moving up, Joshua Van. Joshua Van. KO. Joshua Van. He's got some KO power now. How old is he? Yeah, he's just getting into his KO power days, you know. His 23-year-old days. He's got that KO power now. He's going to knock out Ray Tesora. Ray Suruya. Ray Suruya. Suluya. Something like that. Joshua Van going to KO him. All right? He's coming into his power. He's coming into power. You know? Like our favorite Yuri. He's coming in. You know, and he's going to knock this dude this 22-year-old Ray Suruya. Fuck, bro. He's going to knock him out, bro, because I don't want to pronounce his name again. This dude looks like a K-pop star. And I'm pretty sure he's Japanese, but he looks like a K-pop star. He looks very Japanese, actually. It's just, yeah, he looks very Japanese. But he's going to get knocked out by this Thai Filipino looking man. He's from like something with a C, right? Where's he from? Bowie Twang. Oh, that's his that's his last name. Burmese. Is that where that mountain dog comes from? Bernese? No, that's Bernese, right? Yeah, that wouldn't make sense. I don't think they could tame those. The only thing that worries me is Joshua Van's so small. But he's getting KO power now, guys. I believe in it. I believe in the KO power. Moving up, Curtis Blades versus Rizvan Kuniev. I'm picking Curtis Blades. Kuniev beat the Ferrer guy. Let's remember his name. Hold on, let's sit here for a second. It's not Bruno Ferreira. It's not it's Renan Ferreira. He beat Renan Ferreira. I don't know how he beat him. I don't watch PFL because I'm not a loser. How could you not allow elbows and expect to compete with the UFC? You guys can't elbow in my league. I'm picking Curtis Blades by second round TKO. Moving up the card. Maybe first round, honestly. I could see him getting the like fucking Jailton Almeida KO again. All over again. That's what I'm picking. Hold on. I haven't been picking these fights good. Jordan Santos by second round TKO. Chris Gutierrez by decision. Marian Santos is going to get decision by Francis Marshall. Carlos Leal's going to decision Alex Moreno or knock him out. Knock him out in the third round. Bruno Ferreira's going to knock out Armin Petrosian in the second round. Joshua Van's going to knock out Ray Tesura in the third round, like Max Holloway. Not like Max Holloway, Justin Gaethje, but like, we'll get there. But like Max Holloway versus Jose Aldo, I think the first fight or the second fight where he hit him to the body head. Kind of like how Alex Pereira did to Khalil Roundtree. That's a little more recent. You know, hit him to the body, hit him to the body, hit him to the head, and then he just goes down. But I think Joshua Van will probably follow up with some shots. I don't think he's got that much aura yet. Once he gets this, then he's going to feel like he has a little more aura, so he could start aura mogging, aura merchanting, you know, getting some good prices on the aura. Curtis Blades is going to do the same thing he did to Jailton Almeida in the first round. I'm actually seeing that now. Just boom, 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 boom. He's like, it fucking worked again. I'm going to do this to Tom Aspinall next time we fight. I'm just not going to strike with him. I'm just going to back foot the whole fight. And then once he shoots the takedown, I'm going to knock him out. That's what he's going to be saying. Oh, man. Queen Green versus Marcio Rufy. Bro, I don't know to pick on this fight, honestly. I think I know what I'm going to pick, though. I think Rufy's going to be losing the fight until the second or third round catch Green and put him out. I think he's going to be losing, so I could see a Bobby Green decision. I don't think he's going to KO Rufy, though. But I think he's going to win the majority of the fight, or win the fight by decision. But he's probably going to get caught in the second or third. I'm picking third round TKO. Hopefully it's an early stoppage. I think I'm going to pick a third round early stoppage TKO. He gets rocked, the ref stops it standing, or maybe he hits him again, he gets dropped, and then the ref stops it, something like that. Like a early stoppage, but it's like, yeah, you got to do that, you know. Yasmin Luciendo versus Amanda Lemos. This is a hard fight to pick. All right. It's a hard fight to pick for me personally. You know, these are both entertaining women's fighters for some bit. I just can't go Amanda Lemos. I don't think she's all that. And I don't think she's going to knock out, what's her face? I don't think she's going to knock out Yasmin Luciendo. So I'm picking Yasmin Luciendo by decision, submission, TKO. I could see her winning this fight in every direction, honestly. Now that I'm speaking about it, I don't see her losing this. She's 23. She's getting the power like Joshua Van. I'm picking third round TKO. Moving up the card, Jalen Turner versus Ignacio Bahamondes. Ignacio Bahamondes is going to embarrass Jalen Turner. Embarrass him. I don't think Jalen Turner is going to really be able to get too many shots off. I think if he does get a lot of shots off, he's going to knock out Ignacio. I don't think he's going to be able to. I think Ignacio is going to hit him with 2 or 3 head kicks, and Jalen Turner is just going to kind of break because he kind of just breaks in all of his fights. So I'm picking a second round TKO. I think the first round, Jalen Turner can't find him. Ignacio is doing some good body kicks, good body work, goes high with the head kick, and the fight's over. That's what I see happening. So, yeah, I'm picking Ignacio Bahamondes, second round TKO. Justin Gaethje versus Rafael Fiziev, whatever you want to say. I think this is going to be sad. I think Justin Gaethje is going to get the same thing that happened with him with Max Holloway. But I think it's going to look more like I think it's going to be like a flatline KO version of what happened to Money Moicano. I think it's going to be that. I think we're going to see Justin Gaethje getting beat up, just looking slow on the feet, looking so patient, so gun shy. He just isn't letting anything go. And Rafael Fiziev is just going to be piecing him up round by round, like almost 10-8ing him in these rounds. And then the third round comes around, the last minute pops up, 10 seconds, and I think Rafael Fiziev is going to point down. I don't think Justin Gaethje is going to meet him in the middle. I think Justin Gaethje is going to back up, and while he's backing up, he hits him with a boom, 2 to the body, 1-2 to the body, left hook up top, and knocks him, basically flatlines him back. And then I think there's going to be a follow-up shot by Rafael Fiziev. I don't think he's got the aura to just stand there and be like, oh, what? You know, I think he's going to come in with a fucking elbow or something. And that's going to be Justin Gaethje's career. The first fight was so close. I think Justin Gaethje won, but it was close. And Rafael Fiziev hasn't been back in over a year, right? I remember I bet on him his last fight, and I was so fucking pissed. I was so fucking pissed, bro. When his fucking leg, whatever happened to his leg, I was like, fuck, bro. Fuck. But yeah, I think Gaethje's chance here, honestly, is to go out like old Gaethje, wild man Gaethje. I think he needs to go out there and try to take Rafael Fiziev's head off. And if he doesn't, I think he's going to get knocked out in the third. I think he could get knocked out in the first, honestly, if he doesn't go out there swinging. I think he needs to fight as wild as possible. I think anything technical, unless he wants to wrestle. If he wants to wrestle, he can win this fight. Fuck, he's going to wrestle. He's going to wrestle. He's going to wrestle and win a 3-round decision. The script just changed. I just changed the script. Now, so these are the 3 options for Justin Gaethje. Go out there, be wild, he needs to be wild and shoot takedowns. And he's going to win this fight by decision. Now, if he's patient at all, he's losing this fight. There's not a chance in hell he can win. So I'm still going to go with Rafael Fiziev because I think Justin Gaethje's going to go out there patient. Trevor Whitman's going to be like, man, you gotta be technical out there, man. You gotta be technical. He might be telling them to shoot takedowns, and I think he could win the fight by shooting takedowns. They should have been practicing ground and pound this whole camp. But if he goes out there to strike, he's getting knocked out. If he goes there to wrestle, he might be able to pull it off. So I'm leaning more towards Rafael Fiziev because I really see Justin Gaethje going out there as a patient striker, which he just shouldn't. He shouldn't do. The only time it worked was against Dustin Poirier, and it was because Dustin Poirier was expecting Wildman Gaethje that he beat back in the day, who had him hurt, and yeah, because that was his fight. Okay, so no, he came back after the Charles. He came back against Rafael Fiziev, and he was pretty wild in that fight, more wild than he was against Dustin Poirier. And then the Max Holloway fight, very very patient, and it was just easy to read him how patient he was. The Dustin Poirier fight, he looked really good because it was a new Gaethje that we really haven't seen, you know. He was pretty patient in the Michael Chandler fight, but not really, not compared to the Max Holloway, not compared to the Dustin Poirier fight. So I think he's gonna go out there, be patient, and get knocked out in the third. That's what I'm picking. I hope he wrestles. I hope he pulls this off, but I just don't see it happening. I don't think, and I just don't think he's smart enough to. I don't think he's smart enough to take in the grappling and to be wild. I think he thinks it's smarter to be patient, which is just not when you're going against a really good Muay Thai striker in Rafael Fiziev. You're basically asking to get knocked out by being patient against Rafael Fiziev. So he needs to go out there, be wild, be unorthodox, and try to shoot takedowns. And he needs to leg kick. He needs to leg kick, scoop up the leg from the leg kick, and try to take him down from that. I think that's his path to winning. Ground and pound decision is his path to winning, but I don't think he can pull it off. I really don't. I would love to see it happen. I just don't think it will. I don't think it will, frankly. So moving up, Alex Pereira versus Magomed Ankalaev. Okay, let me set down my prediction for this because I've been thinking real long and hard about it. I'm picking Alex Pereira by first round submission, first round guillotine. I could end the video here, but I'm going to explain it a little more in depth. I think Magomed's path to victory is KO. I think that feigning a takedown to the 1-2 might knock out Alex Pereira. Or feigning the takedown to an uppercut, right uppercut, that might knock out Alex Pereira. I don't think this fight's going past the second round. I don't see any world unless Alex Pereira goes for the guillotine, misses the guillotine, and starts getting taken down each round. I could see that happening. But what I really do see happening here is three things. I see three things happening here because I think Alex Pereira has two ways of victory. Magomed has two ways, technically, too. Okay, I'll go over the four scenarios of this fight. First, Alex Pereira, Magomed starts. Magomed shoots almost instantly. Alex Pereira locks up that guillotine, jumps on it, and submits him in the first couple of seconds. The second is Magomed's leg gets torn apart for striking with Alex Pereira in the first round. Can't even really walk. So he won't be able to shoot a great takedown on Alex Pereira. And he gets KO'd. Or he feints the takedown, goes for an uppercut or a 1-2 and knocks out Pereira in the first round. And the only other way Magomed can win is if Alex Pereira goes for a guillotine, he gets the takedown, and then he just keeps getting takedowns. I'm picking Alex Pereira by first round submission because I think Magomed knows he needs the takedowns, and I think he's going to shoot for a takedown after like 15 seconds of striking with Alex Pereira. After the first leg kick's thrown, he's going to shoot a takedown. Once he's like, I need a takedown because he beat Jan with takedowns, and he sees that Alex got taken down by Jan. I think he's underestimating Alex's grappling, like very much. And I think that's why he's going to get submitted, is because he's not training guillotine defense. He's training takedowns and he's training striking because he's like, brother, listen, this fucking guy, bro, I fucking knock him out, bro. Yeah. I'm just joking. I think he's training grappling quite a bit in this camp, but I think he's training mostly striking because he seems stupid. He got submitted by Paul Craig, which Paul Craig is way different than Alex Pereira. I understand that. But if you're a Dagestani, you should not be getting submitted. Is he Dagestani? I don't think he's Dagestani. Okay, he's from Dagestan. So yeah, Dagestanis should not be getting submitted in their fights. That's not a good look. I don't think his grappling is anything comparable to Tom Aspinall at all. I don't think his grappling... Well, obviously not Tom Aspinall. Let's say someone else. I don't think his grappling is comparable at all to Dricus. I think Dricus would fare way better in the grappling against Alex Pereira than Magomed would. I think he's going to get submitted in the first. Unless he wants to strike with Alex, which in that case he's going to get knocked out. And if he does what I think he needs to do, which is feint the takedown, 1-2, feint the takedown, uppercut, something like that, and just spark out Alex in the first, like knock down Alex, shock knockdown, and then jump on him and start raining ground and pound. I don't think Alex is going to get flatlined at 205. Unless he fights like a... Unless he fights like an Alex Pereira at 205 or like a Tom Aspinall. If Tom Aspinall can make 205, which is obviously not possible. But I just don't see anyone at 205 knocking him out. Yuri probably was the only person that could, and we've seen Alex has Yuri's numbers, so... Yeah, those are the 4 paths of victory for these two fighters. Each one has a path to victory. I'm leaning more towards the first two, which is Alex gets a submission or Magomed gets a KO. I think those are the only two. I mean, I'm leaning more towards Alex getting a KO or a submission, but if Magomed does win, I think it's most likely going to be by a KO. Alex leaves his hands down quite a bit too. So does Magomed for that left hook. So I'm worried about that. I definitely could see Alex by second or first round left hook KO. Yeah, if the fight stays standing, if Magomed's like, we're going to strike, Alex is going to be real patient because he's going to be expecting a takedown. Leg kick, leg kick, leg kick. Magomed's going to be limping in the first round. Oh, okay, cool. It's still filming. Sorry. My computer just turned off, so I thought I just had to refilm that and I was going to do something. I think Alex Pereira gets it done in the first round by submission or by KO. So that's my prediction. I think I'm picking first round guillotine, though. That is my first pick because I want to be a genius and be the only person who picked Alex Pereira by first round guillotine. So... But it's most likely that he gets a left hook KO after hurting him on the in the legs. All right, peace out, y'all. Sad we missed the Dan Hooker fight. I would have been picking Justin Gaethje for that actually, but I think Rafael Fiziev after a year off, I think he's coming back with. Was it a year or was it 2? I think it was in 2023. It was in 2023, 2 years off. I mean, more like a year and a half, but still, a year and a half off, done nothing but training once he could walk on that leg again, been studying tape, been probably studying the fight with Justin Gaethje the most because he probably thinks he won that fight. And I'm saying that in the way of, like, he's going to do more of what he did good, and Justin Gaethje is going to do more of what he did bad. Which was be patient. If you rewatch that fight, whenever he was patient, he was not doing great against Rafael Fiziev. So, I'm picking Rafael Fiziev, picking him by third round knockout. I'm picking Alex Pereira by first round submission. Ignacio Bahamondes by second round TKO. Yasmin Luciendo versus third round TKO or decision. Rufi by third round TKO after Bobby Green wins the entire fight. Curtis Blades by second round TKO, Joshua Van by third round TKO, Bruno Ferreira by second round TKO, Carlos Leal by decision. Is there more fights on this? Oh, okay, no. And then I'm picking Francis Marshall by decision, Chris Gutierrez by decision, and Jordan Santos by second round TKO. All right, peace out, y'all. Enjoy the weekend.